Hey, what's up, my friends? So I wanted to do another What's on My Intuitive Radar for the week video. I've kind of had the same intro for a lot of my videos, where I kind of just explain what I do, because I know it's a bit different. But basically, I just kind of go over different, what I refer to as intuitive or empathic downloads, kind of trying to hone into intuitive insight, and then based on that, try to make what I call an intuitive or empathic prediction, things we might see unfold in the news in coming weeks or so. Yeah. Kind of have the same intro for each time, so maybe I need to change that up a bit. But yeah, it's kind of what I do on here. So that being said, here we go. Okay, so first up, I got this, again, intuitive empathic download. Put this up on my Twitter, where I like to post a lot of these. I was getting possible news story involving a vehicle, possibly a motorcycle accident in coming weeks. Possibly involving a celebrity, someone in the public figure or name recognition. Stretching my intuition here, but I felt like I possibly was picking up Orlando Bloom. Part of me, what led me to believe that was, one, I was kind of just getting his name just kind of as an intuitive or empathic download. I felt like I was picking up on Orlando. And then I just kind of did a quick Google search. I didn't know this about him, but he actually does. Pretty passionate about riding motorcycles, been a hobby of his for a while, and he even rides BMWs, which I felt like again, stretching my intuition, but I felt like I was picking up kind of BMW model, which led me to believe it possibly could involve him, if indeed I am tapping into something real for this one, which I may not be. But yeah, clarity there, pretty low. I put low plus there, so we'll see. But it seems like it could be kind of a heavy one, some kind of overall. The download I got was a vehicular, possibly motorcycle accident, possibly involving a celebrity. Kind of stretching my intuition, some of the details there. Could be a heavy one, if so. Clarity not overly high. Again, it's one I'd be happy to be a miss on. It's kind of something I've been picking up recently. And then I was also picking up, if I say this correctly, Reeves Darby. Put their possible significant news regarding the New Zealand native actor in coming weeks. He's a kind of a famous actor based out of New Zealand. He had a cameo in Modern Family, which I'm a big fan of. It was kind of that scene that kept coming back to my mind, that kind of picked up as at least a possible intuitive or empathic download. So we'll see. It could be some kind of news related to him. Could also be, he's a New Zealand native. I've kind of been picking up the Australia / New Zealand part of the world recently, kind of locations on my intuitive radar these days. So could be this specific actor, could be kind of my intuition kind of honing into Australia / New Zealand. Could be something with a surfer having an encounter with a shark. Could be some significant event in that part of the world as well. But I feel like I possibly was picking up this specific individual, this actor. Again, the context, not really sure. Just someone I was picking up on. And then another celebrity got today. I was picking up Melissa McCarthy. Big fan of hers. She's really funny and really like a generally good actor. Again, possible news regarding her. Not sure the exact nature or context, but just kind of another. From time to time, I'll pick up on news stories involving celebrities. Picked up on a few kind of car accidents involving celebrities in the past, Arnold Schwarzenegger and Jay Leno. So if I pick something up involving a celebrity, I try to go ahead and put it out there. So a few different ones there, from Orlando to Melissa McCarthy. Again, it's kind of on my intuitive radar these days. And then speaking of celebrities, got this one. But I picked up possible news story involving a celebrity, public figure, and being injured. I felt like I was picking up specifically like burn marks, like burning their hands or face or something. Again, haven't really gotten any intuitive insight into the exact context. Feel like it could be, feel like it was possibly even getting something like cooking, hot water, it's spilled or something, someone burns their hands, or I feel like it's specifically getting hands or face. Again, stretching my intuition there. It's also possible that it could be related to some kind of vehicular incident. Hopefully nothing too heavy, hopefully everyone's okay. Again, there's a clarity that ebbs and flows, the kind of intuitive or empathic insight. Clarity, I put low plus there, so not overly high. Kind of another heavy one. Again, another one I'd be happy to be wrong. And then got this one the other day. This one is interesting, very random. This is a really random, intuitive, or empathic download or insight, but I tend to pick up on random things. But I got here possible news story involving like an elderly female dancer or ballerina. Could also be like an ice skater as well, or something along those lines, reliving their dream to dance on stage again. Again, kind of stretching my intuition there, but I felt like it was like I was getting the intuitive download of like an older female dancer dancing on stage. I don't know if it's like some kind of talent, televised talent competition, like a show. She does really good, just blows the audience away. But I feel like, and again, I'm stretching my intuition for it, but that's how you get better, kind of intuitive, empathic insight. I felt like it was like reliving a dream. It was like a dream of hers, like on her bucket list. She wanted to dance again, and it was, she does, and it kind of got the attention of some news story or something. Yeah, I know it's a random one. I pick up on random things. I put my intuitive radar up, and I get whatever I get. But the clarity was higher. I put clarity medium there. Clarity for that intuitive or empathic download, or whatever you want to call it. It was a little higher for that one. So possible news story involving an elderly female dancer, possibly reliving the dream to dance on stage again in the coming weeks. Yeah, that's all I got for that one. And then I think this is one of the last ones for the kind of intuitive downloads I got for this kind of what's on my intuitive radar for the week video. But I was picking up, again, kind of another random one, but possible news story involving gum, specifically possibly someone choking on gum in incoming weeks. Not totally sure if that's going to be the context, but I'm not really sure what else, a news story could be that involves gum that wouldn't involve someone possibly choking, Haven't gotten, specifics or put clear intuitive insight into the context for this one yet. I feel like it was possibly a politician or celebrity or even athlete, so someone, public figure with name recognition. Could be someone else as well, maybe police officer or someone. Not really sure. But the clarity of the intuitive insight or download for this one, put medium. It's not super high, but a little higher than some of the other ones. Some kind of news story or incident involving this in coming weeks or so. Again, could be one that could be kind of heavier. If someone's choking, that can be a pretty serious situation. Want to be happy to be wrong on. But if you've been following me for a while, I tend to pick up on heavy things from time to time. So if on the off chance I'm tapping into something real for that one, just be praying and sending positive thoughts that everyone is safe and everyone is okay for that one. Kind of a simple one, but I was picking up tornado, possible significant tornado in coming weeks, and I put there, I know it's kind of obvious, spring is around the corner and that's tornado season. I live in Tornado Alley, what's considered Tornado Alley in the Midwest myself. But the clarity was a bit higher, so I know that one's kind of obvious. It's not exactly the greatest intuitive prediction, a tornado during tornado season. I feel like it could either be a very high number of tornadoes, like a kind of record-breaking number of tornadoes we see, or possibly some that are quite abnormally severe in nature. If I get more insight into that, kind of specific locations, I'll be sure to add that in the future what's on my intuitive radar videos. But for now, that's just kind of, again, something that's on my intuitive radar that I'm trying to hone into. So I would mention it. Trying to stretch my intuition, possibly thought I got Mississippi, thought I was picking up Jackson, possibly Jackson County in certain states, but clarity for that, not overly high. I really haven't gotten any specifics for that one. But if I do, I'll be sure to add that. From time to time, I have picked up on past kind of natural disasters. Not always, those can be tough to hone in on, but from time to time, I do get some insight into that, intuitive insight into that. Kind of one, again, it's kind of on my intuitive radar. If I get any more clarity for that, I'll do an update and share that in a future video. And one more that I forgot to mention. I got here, possible significant fight occurring at a sporting event. Now I know that's maybe not the most unusual thing, but I feel like this was possibly involving someone being kind of dragged into it, or someone who's not normally involved in a fight. at a sporting event, like possibly the referee, possibly even the mascot. Clarity, they're not the highest, but a little higher. And again, stretching my intuition here, I don't know. This could be football game, basketball, could be anywhere, but just for the sake of stretching my intuition, possibly occurring at a hockey game. Now I know hockey tends to be known for their fights. Kind of the joke being, some people went to a boxing game and it turned into a hockey match, just because fights occur so much in hockey games. But again, just purely kind of just going off of intuition there. Again, could be any other sporting event. Just feel like just picking that up. Possibly referee, mascot, a fan, maybe just something unusual or significant about this fight at a sporting event. Just want to mention that one as well. And then I was also getting another sports related one. Possible injury occurring at a sporting event, possibly involving kind of someone outside the game, perhaps like a fan or someone in the stands or sidelines. Again, kind of stretching my intuition here. It could be any sporting event. Not totally sure, but stretching my intuition again. Possibly a hockey game. I felt like what I was picking up on was like the puck going into the stands and possibly injuring a fan in that way. Although I believe they have the glass or like barrier, not glass, but like a see-through barrier around the hockey. Just kind of I don't know what to call it, the ice or field, I guess. So I don't even really know if that's possible. But some kind of injury in general. The main intuitive download, besides me stretching my intuition, was some kind of injury at a game involving a fan or someone off the sidelines or in the stands. Clarity, kind of low, not overly high, but since it involved sports, the other one did as well, I thought I'd throw this one in as well. Again, I don't want to see anyone get hurt. I'd be happy to be wrong about that. Clarity is not overly high, so good chance I am. Just want to mention it. Again, another thing's on my intuitive radar for this week. Alright, my friends, and again, it's kind of all I have for you guys for this week for what's on my intuitive radar. Again, kind of where I'm just trying to hone into intuition or empathic insight, and then based on that, try to make an intuitive prediction, things we might see unfold. So a lot of times I'm wrong, sometimes I'm right, but I consider it kind of a skill to be developed. And it's a little different, but that's what I do. If you're interested in this kind of thing, being an empath, intuition, clairvoyance, again, whatever I'm doing these videos, you're more than welcome to follow me on Twitter at empathdownloads. Same name as this YouTube channel. Yeah, you can follow me on there. Again, if you're interested in this kind of thing, I'm posting these fairly often, at least weekly. Just putting out this intuitive insight that I pick up on. Yeah, so if you feel inclined, you can follow me on there. And regardless, my friends, just thank you for listening. And as always, no matter where you are in the world, be safe. Be safe, my friends. And I will see you in the next video.